Hello, Internet. Long time no see. Yeah, I just realised that the last video that I uploaded on this channel was of Sandpepper being a ninja. Quality TV shows right there. Quality. Things have been good. How have things been with you, Internet? I've just been chilling. Like the cool person I am. I just chill everything down. Obviously not right now because I had to turn my fan off to film this. And now I'm, I may pass out from heat stroke at any second. But that's cool now. It's cool. It's cool, just it's for the sake of the video. Who's Facebook messaging me? I want to tell you the story about last summer when I went to one of my friend's birthday parties and we went on this like safari type thing, which is odd in suburban Virginia, but it was there. We arrive and it just so happens that it has to be the hottest day of the year. First we go around and look around all the smaller ones like the monkeys and things that you can like walk around and see. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. It was like over 100 degrees. We're all dying. We didn't want to look at animals. We wanted water. We wanted shade. So after we're done walking around and we're all pretty much dead at this point, we're like, why are we here? This isn't fun. We're like, oh, let's go on the driving part. And you get these buckets of food. And we take off on this adventure that's going to be, you just know it's not going to go right. It's just one of those things. Immediately we notice that the animals are a lot smarter than you would think. They've learned a trick over the years of being in this safari park, is that they stand in front of your car so that they can get food. Because they know if you leave, if you take off, if you gotta go fast, you're not going to stick around and give them some munchies. So the first thing we notice when we get in there is these llamas starting to stand in front of our car. And we're like, this is terrifying. We make it onto these small little animals that were like these little elk things. They were adorable, adorable. And my friend's mom, who's not exactly an advocate for following rules, is like, oh, just open the door so they can eat out of the bucket. Yeah, we're not supposed to open the door to eat for them. It specifically said when we entered the park not to open the doors for the animals, but we did anyway, because what's a birthday party without a little adventure? So we start, I was scared shit. I was sitting in this car. They're like, Chloe, open the door. It's only a little animal. It's only a little... That thing could have killed me. It could have. I knew it could have. If it really, really wanted that food. Anyway, I opened the door. I was, adrenaline pumping. Just my heart racing. This little thing on the ground. It's like, love me. Take it, take it. I figured out that they were, real cute. So we opened out like all 4 doors to just feed these little animals. And of course they're all starting to come more around the car because everyone's like, oh, there's this car stopped, food. We didn't think it through that other animals might start coming. This is when it got scary. I don't know if you've ever seen an ostrich coming over the hump of a hill, but it's not a fun sight. I'm like, what's that? What's that? That doesn't look like the cute little thing. And I didn't realize the ostriches, when they're walking, you know how they have the wings here? Oh, that's a great ostrich impression. Look, Mom, I'm an ostrich. I know I'm gonna win an Oscar. I didn't realize when they're walking that their wings aren't down like this. They're kind of like out like this. And its face is like... Screenshot that. Screenshot that, ladies. I know all the men will love it. This thing comes walking over the hill like this. Oh my god. We're going to die. That could be like a mob mafia ostrich. For all I know, it could think we've taken its eggs. That thing. Oh. literally I just start going, drive, 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 yelling it. We all start yelling at her mom to drive. We're slamming the doors shut. Her mom's like, I can't drive because there's these little things everywhere and there's this ostrich coming towards us. And we're like, oh my god, we're gonna die in a safari park. And then it gets better. Trying to move, we're trying to go. We're all starting to feel the fear. Oh, we're all starting to sweat. And not just sweat from the sun, we're starting to sweat from fear. Over this side, on this ridge hill thing, we see two horns. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, just a fucking buffalo. I don't know if you've ever seen a buffalo in real life. They're not exactly the kind of animal you bring to a party. It comes over the hill too. And at this moment it was like my life was in slow motion. We're screaming at this point. I'm sure the people in the car behind us were very concerned because they just heard all this screaming. I dropped my bucket of food. I'm not joking, I dropped my bucket of food and we just left it. So there's just food all over the car. There's food all over me, all over the car, all over the ground. This was a life or death moment. We got through past the little things. We made it into the forest, which of course, forest, that's safe, isn't it? Always go to the forest. Nothing bad can happen there. And we got to the camel enclosure. You see, the camels, they had to have their, like, fenced in. Because camels are greedy. They're very greedy. There was warning signs. There were signs on the fences that were like, be careful because the camels will take your bucket. And we're just like, psh, yeah, of course they will. Of course they will. Oh, you silly camels, you. And my friend Sam, who's in the front seat, we're like, Sam, you feed the camels. Cause I'm not feeding the camels. So she feeds the camels. They didn't open the door for this one. We just, because I mean the camel's fucking tall. I mean, it's the equivalent of like Bri. She opens the window, but before we can put the bucket outside the window to feed it, the camel just sticks its head in the window. I don't know if you've seen how big a camel's head is, but basically this was the second most terrifying moment of my life. The camel sticks its head in the window and starts eating the food, eats the bucket, and is literally trapping Sam to her seat. And she's there like, holy crap. And we all just start screaming. Oh, we're just like, drive! Oh my god! Oh my god! Drive! I'm like, Sam's gonna die! We lost that bucket too, surprisingly. Well, we finally get back to where we started and we're like, oh, cool. We made it out alive. And then the fucking llamas. They want food. They want what's left. We don't have any food left. You know what llamas do when they get upset? They spit. So we're surrounded by these llamas. We're literally about 2 feet from the line where you're outside of the enclosure. All the people who are about to come into the enclosure are like looking at us. They're staring at us. We're there being surrounded by this mob of llamas who want food. And we don't have food. And they start spitting at the car. We got out of there alive. That was certainly an experience, and I just thought I'd share that with you. That was nice, wasn't it? Nice little adventure we went on together. It's probably better if you experienced it yourself, but I can't bring that to you. I am not Jesus. In other news, I'm wearing a dress. Oh, where did the party go? I am Patrick Stump, can't you tell? I can sing just as good as him. I need to stop doing this. Gay, 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 gay. If you couldn't tell, I've been listening to Save Rock and Roll a lot. I quite like it. I'm going to see Fall Out Boy in concert in 6 weeks. That's nice. First concert for me. Never been to a concert before, so should be an experience. Other news, I've also been watching Skins. Ah! I'm emotionally challenged by it. I'm only on season 2 of the first generation, so look forward to an update on that later in life. So I should probably go because this video will be long. Okay. Kisses. Don't know. We're not doing that. We're not European. Well, maybe we are European. I'm European. If you're European, technically we are European. I'm gonna stop saying European because now it's starting to sound like I'm saying European. Which I hope you're not doing that either. Although you could be. We're not getting anywhere with this. Goodbye.